So let's work with the scoliosis. We have two curves. One is in the lumbar region of the spine. It goes to the left. And we have a second curve. It goes to the right. So, which means that there is something wrong with the left hip. And our spine has to compensate with the curves. So let's take a look at if we start lifting the hips up. We're gonna lift the right hip up. We're gonna lift it up without bending the knee. So just the hip. Oh, good. And down. Let's lift up and down. Up and down. As you can see, by doing so, if this hip is up, our curve, the lower curve, goes even more. What I'm gonna do, so we're gonna drop this leg down. What we're gonna do, we're now gonna lift the left hip up. So we are strengthening this part. So we're squeezing it. So we have to stretch the tighter part and we have to strengthen the part that is stretched out, that protrudes out. Okay, so we're going to repeat it a few times. So we're lifting the hip without bending the knee. Lift up, place on the block. Lift up, place on the block. So this is how we're working with the lower spine here. Now let's work with the upper curve. So for example, if we start, so with the upper curve, we have to stretch, lengthen the left side, the side that is tighter, and we have to strengthen the part that is stretched out, that protrudes out. So this is the weak part, this is the strong part. So first we're going to start stretching. We're going to lift the arm up and tilt over there. But what's going to happen? Right now, we're tilting in this region. So we're protruding this part even more. So what we're going to do, we're going to place the fist of this hand into the rib cage to ensure that the area of bending is right here. And we're going to push this area out. And we're going to repeat it many, many times. Yeah. And you can see that the curve is changing. It's flattening. So we're teaching the spine to go back. But first we have to fix it down here. Many, many times. At least 30 repetitions. At least. Good. We're gonna release and we'll repeat more, but standing on all four positions on our mat. One sec. Now let's see what we're gonna do standing on all four. We're gonna send the bum from side to side. So see, if we are going to the right, we're gonna make the curve even bigger. But if we're gonna go to the left, see, we're stretching the right side and now it flattens. So what we have to do in this specific case, we have to do just once to the right and 3 times to the left. 1, back to neutral, and 2, back to neutral, and 3. Good. Now what we're gonna do? We're gonna do child's pose, but only with one arm forward. So left arm goes forward and bum goes to the heels. And we're gonna crawl forward now with the left hand. Bum goes back again. Bum goes to your heels. Bum to your heels. Good. Yeah, and walk your hand forward. Walk it forward. Keep the bum on your heels. Walk it forward. Now, I'm gonna fixate my palm here on the sacrum, and you're gonna walk your hand, your left hand, to the right.
To the right?
To the right, yeah, to the opposite side. And stay here. Press into your palm and send your bum back even more. Yep. Good. And this movement we're gonna repeat. We're gonna come back. Yep. And again. Bum goes back to your heels. Arm forward. And then when it's lengthened, then we're walking the hand forward and to the opposite side. Good. And we're gonna repeat it at least 10 times.